Hello? Hi. Hi, everybody. Welcome on in. Oh my god, Weaver, you got first.
Hi. Hey. Hey, Weaver.
I'm so late. I knew I was gonna be late, but that's okay. I am just doing a chill stream tonight. I was gonna work on commission stuff, but I feel like it might be a bit too late, considering the fact that my dinner is sitting in front of me right now, waiting to be eaten. But I thought it would be fun to, like, hang out and maybe watch, like, YouTube videos or something. At least for a little bit, and then we'll see where we can go from there.
Hi.
We might be able to get...
Hi. Hi, Ryan. Welcome on in.
Hi, Ryan. It's gonna be so relaxing and love your dinner pic. Oh, thank you. I made Japanese curry and I tried this new, like, Korean pickling technique with pickles, or not pickles, cucumbers. They're really, really good. So I'm really excited to eat. I'm
Fucking starving. Oh.
Yeah, Heart Smart, if you see the pic, go look at it. It's a good pic. I'm very proud. I made so much curry, so if anyone wants curry, I can email it to you. I make a damn good curry, not gonna lie. Don't want to toot my own horn, but I have methods. Din pic, virtual luncheon. Yo! I know, right? I want that curry. Yeah, I literally made a huge vat of it, like in a giant steel pot. So much. Very nice. Thank you. But it's like beef curry. Beef, potato, onion, rice, cucumber. I also made a bunch of pickled cucumbers, so there's enough for, like, it's just I'm slaying with food lately, so I'm happy about that. Also,
Calm down, Peter. We are your friends. Shut up, Meg. I'll kill you. Sorry, pal, but can we make amends?
shut up, Glenn. I'm gonna kill you.
Why can't we just talk it out?
Not this time, Joe.
Peter, oh Peter, where have you been?
Too late, Lois. I'm killing you slow.
Hello from my kitchen at the moment. Atlas, are you cooking too? Are you cooking late? Also, hi. Hi, Atlas. I really loved your George videos this morning. They're really awesome to wake up to. George. George vids. I'm not the one cooking, but I am next to the food. Ooh. Uh-oh. Mimi wants out of my room. Hold on. Okay. I need it. That's right. Put that chef to work. Ooh! Chef. The chef wanted a Korean pancake. I love those. Those are so good. Speaking of Korean pancakes and food, I'm gonna see. Oh, you know what? I don't have the, where is it? I don't have the thing on this overlay. I thought I'd use an overlay I don't use very often for tonight. I think this works. Oh, yep, it works. Oh my god. Go away. Literally go away. Okay. This is a cool overlay. Thank you. I drew it myself. Although it is very in need of an it's very in need of an update, I think. So, we'll see. Korean pancakes are not what I expected. Gotta try them at some point. They're so nice and flaky. Ugh. Guys, I'm so hungry. Okay, let's see. I found this video, but we can pivot. Should we start with a food video and then pivot to a drink video? Wax slime videos. I don't want to watch slime videos. I'm eating. I want a food video. Baking? How did Yay get in there? Yay. Where's my channel? Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. I've literally watched like all of these. If anyone sees any that look cool, holler. Bulgogi udon. Okay, actually, I might need to click this one. Sorry. Oh my god. The video is like scrunched up. There we go. Ta-da! Was that a hot dog? Yeah, she puts hot dogs in a lot of things. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm eating microwave lamb cutlet. Void! Hi, Morden! Welcome on in. We're watching food ASMR. Actually, I need to double check and make sure you guys can hear it. Oh yeah, you can hear it. Okay. I might mute while I eat, but I will unmute to say hi. Major question. Hot dogs or burgers? Oh my god! Puff! Welcome on in, Puff! Hi! Glad to see you stopping by. We're just hanging out. We're watching cooking videos while I eat dinner because I made dinner so late by accident. Also, hot dogs or burgers? I've eaten more burgers. Actually, no, that's not true. I don't know. I feel like they're two completely different things. You can't, like, pit them against each other. I'm finally awake late enough. Yeah, Puff, you had, like, a really epic bedtime for some reason. Like, when would you go to bed, usually? Burger Boy? I know Hard Smart is Burger Boy. I am gonna say burger because, yeah. Why are we pitting two bad bitches against each other? Exactly, Ryan. I am gonna say burger just because there's so much more you can do with it than a hot dog, I think. 10 p.m. Puff, that's so good. I'm so proud. We're just relaxing tonight. I'm gonna mute to eat for a second. I love this channel because her black cat is named Yas. Like Y-A-S-S. The jelly you want to touch. You had caffeine today, so that's probably why. I also had caffeine today, and it made me so crazy at work. I was literally like... So that's probably why I'm awake right now. It blew up the last one. Happy early Thursday. Hi, Ube. Welcome on in. We're hanging out. We're watching ASMR food. Oh my god, she's about to make the best meal ever. Happy early Thursday to you too. Oh my god, Mimi already wants back in, you guys. She just left. Oh, that Mimi. Not 2 minutes ago, she like, meow, let me out. Yeah, if you didn't already eat dinner, or I don't know what time it is for you guys, but this will make you hungry. Sorry. Paisley is the same way. Whoa. Mary is not patient, quote unquote. The Snoopy Pyrex.
Starby, can you cook me something? I am a starving man.
Yeah. Do you want Korean pickled cucumbers?
Hi, Dee Dee Revolution. Welcome on in.
Also, hi. I finally made it again. Oh my gosh, welcome back. Literally, welcome back. We're hanging out and I'm watching cooking ASMR because I'm eating dinner. I made really spicy Korean pickles. I'm eating fried rice. Oh my god. With spam puff. Guess what? While I was cooking my curry and my Korean pickled cucumbers, my roommate was making spam musubi. We were like side by side in the kitchen making works of art. And her spam musubi was so good. It was so good. And I've also never had spam musubi, so that was my first time trying it. But she made it perfectly. It looks so killer. It was literally so good. Heart smart. Food is art. What's spam musubi? It's like, you know, like the canned spam? It's a slice of that fried in a pan. And then it's cooked in kind of like a, not a teriyaki sauce, but something similar to that. A sweeter, like, kind of glaze sauce. And then it's put on a little pad of rice. And then the whole thing's wrapped in a seaweed like sheet. And it just like, it's so good. It just crunches in your mouth. The sauce is really what makes it. It's so good. Mimi's being really good and sitting behind me now. So she's just loafing behind me on my bed and watching my TV or my monitor. Sorry, I gotta show you this thing my partner 3D printed to help make the shape form for spam musubi. That's awesome. I haven't 3D printed in a while. So let me know if the mic picks up my eating. I don't want to be gross. I think it's good. I love when she uses emojis in her captions. I came to eat giblets after work. What those muffins made of? Cryptids, those were Madeleines, and I think they were matcha, the green tea. DM'd you the pic. I'm looking. Oh my god. I'm gonna show that to my roommate later, Atlas. That's genius. It's such a good invention. It's super handy. Whoa. I bet she's really good at this. She loves putting corn in literally everything, though. This girl. She's like, can I put corn in it? Check. Can I put mozzarella cheese in it? Check. Can I put parsley on top of it? Check. Yeah. The cute thing about these videos, too, is she films the big meal, and then she always eats it with a friend. Like, most of them. She's like, me and my friend are gonna eat this. And then they chat while they're eating. It's so cute. I want to try takoyaki. It's made with squid, right? Takoyaki is usually made with octopus, but she made it with squid instead, for some reason. It's usually got octopus, ginger, green onions. Yeah, girl. Okonomiyaki. That could fix me. Oh my gosh. I love okonomiyaki. Leeks. I don't think I've ever eaten a leek. Is that broth? I think so. Sunday Blue! Hi, welcome on in. When I visited Tommy and Ben, we went to a Miku collab cafe. And they had a bunch of Miku themed food and drinks. They had leek cream cheese bagels, and it was pretty banger. Not gonna lie, that sounds really good. Oh wait, is this the Bolf beef? Oh my god, the Bolf. The Bolf. The beef bulgogi udon. Man, that's a mouthful. Did they have Miku burgers? Yeah, leeks can't be shipped by boat. Enough leaks will sink a ship. Morden. That was a dad joke. That was a friggin' father jape. You know? The boof beef. Yes, the pink thing is fish cake. I think she bought a special one to look cute and have like a little cherry pattern on it. Dad of the year. A both. Oh yeah, she like mixes all of it. I like that she just straight up eats pickled jalapenos. That's crazy. I say as I'm eating like gochujang pickled cucumbers. Today was another delicious meal. Whoa. Over 5 times. It would feel really good to eat veggies that you grew yourself. Let us pray. Damn, I couldn't eat that. Just a single slice of cheese and ketchup. Are you eating that right now, Soily Blue? We're snacking right now. At this hour. Ooh. I love how much spice and like seasoning she uses. It's crazy. I just know that's good though. She's gotta put the gloves on. That means you know it's gonna be good. No, but my inner goblin craves it sometimes. I feel like cheese dipped in ketchup would be like a pregnant woman, like food hyperfixation. They're like, I need to eat Pringles soaked in vinegar, or I'm going to cry and throw up. Who's to father them? That's for you to find out. Whoa, Cheese Cat 2004. Welcome on in, everybody. I freaking love that username. Damn, I should have taken that. Hi, everybody. I hope you're having a good night. If you haven't been here before, my name is Starby Prog. I'm a ToonTuber. I play retro games, indie games, sometimes I work on art, and tonight we are chilling with some food ASMR videos. While I eat dinner, because I made dinner really late. Hi! Hi, Cheese Cat. I hope you're having a good night. You were streaming, just chatting. Well, I hope you had a good chat. Was your username always Starby Frog? It was not. I changed it 3 times. And the third one was Starby Frog. Nice. Good night, chat. Be nice to this person. Thank you. Have a good stream. Thanks. Have a good night, Cheese Cat. Aw, thank you for the follow. Shouldn't be this hungry at 2 a.m. I know. I'm so sorry. I would have put on nail design videos, but this just felt more like everybody can have thoughts on this, you know? But not everybody can have thoughts on gel nail manicure videos. ASMR ones that are like quiet. Quasso. Croissant. Oh, I just got that. I was like, Quasso. That's a really fun way to spell that. Quaxo. I'm picky about pastries. How so? Ooh, I've seen this. Yep. The cookie croissant. I would obliterate these. Oh man, I should have taken an edible. That's okay. Cookie croissant. I don't like stuff that is flaky or seems to be mostly bread. That's totally valid. I feel like oh my god, those are crazy looking. I feel like whenever I eat a croissant, I'm like excited about how it's gonna taste. I'm like, oh yeah. And then I eat it and it tastes good, but it's just it makes a freaking mess everywhere. It's also really filling. Like you can't eat a croissant in a graceful way. Alright. We have options. We have warm vegetable hot pot. Tastes buttery. Crispy bagel and chopped steak, cold buckwheat noodles. We could do this one. Crispy bagel. Yeah, I want to know what that's about. Wait, the Middle Cafe blog. Hold on. Hold on. Is Middle Cafe the drink one? Food. Hi, Tiny Water Fairy. Welcome on in. Okay, I'll play this one. And then we can go to the drink channel. Hi, welcome on in. Hope you're having a good night. We're watching food. Ooh. Stop. Look at all that. Hi. Oh my. Oh my word. Heavens. Whoa. What does the bag do? Do I want to know? Look how big those cloves of garlic are. Maybe they're regular and I don't know.
My word, when I was an ant I could only perceive how crispy a bagel is.
When I was an ant? When were you an ant? This makes me want to go to a restaurant and get some of this. Whoa. Yeah, the cool thing is like you can watch her make it and it's literally like you can make it at home. This is crazy. Thought I was to suffocate them, but they look to be already dead. Yeah, I don't know. I've never eaten a clam, so I don't know. They make a funny noise when you mix them in there, though. Ivy, welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. You're playing Stars in Time? Oh my god. Fred. Fred! Hi, Fred. Hello. Hi, Ivy. Oops. Didn't mean to click that. How was your stream? Welcome on in, everybody. My name is Starby Frog. I am a frog toon tuber. I play retro games, indie games, make art sometimes on stream. We watch videos. Tonight we're watching ASMR food videos while I eat dinner. Hello, Atlas. Hello, Fred. Hello, Ivy. It was very fun. I love every video game characters. Whoa, dinner times too. Oh my god, no! She broke a plate. It is dinner times too. It makes eating dinner more fun. But I hope you guys are having a good night. Hi, Fiery Wolf 29. Welcome on in. Based Raider. Plate rip. Oh my god. This channel is awesome because she makes so much food. Like, a million dishes. And she doesn't talk. She just cooks. Kimchi udon! I don't know how to pronounce it. QD Ninja? Hi, welcome on in. Had a good 1 hour and 47 minutes of the new day. Fred, is it 1:47 a.m. there? If my math is correct. A wee late night, late evening. This looks spicier than what I can eat, but absolutely delicious. Yeah, it's probably really spicy. But right now I'm eating spicy food, so it works. I want to try tofu, both by itself, but also with flavorings. There's a lot of different ways to eat tofu. I really like silk tofu because it has the texture of like pudding, like custard pudding. So you can like put it in savory dishes, or you can put it in sweet ones, you know? You can make really good pudding with silk tofu. If I want to make a vegetarian version of my curry, I'll use silk tofu because then it's like really soft chunks of like protein. They kind of melt in your mouth. The spice she adds to all of this would kill me instantly. No! I just know that, like, even though I bought these spices and I use a lot of them in my cooking, just if I, like, actually had them, like, in Korea, they would probably shut down my respiratory system. I got some egg custard tofu recently, and it's definitely interesting. Huh. I had a sweet chili once, and I was like, haha, yes, I can have spice. And then and then I had Thai and remembered that I was white. I know, there's some spice I can handle and some I can't. I'm really good with, like, Korean spice, but, like, Thai spice. I can't do, sriracha or, like, wasabi. I don't like wasabi. Good, interesting. I don't eat jalapenos. But I eat a lot of, like, Korean chili paste. Like, so much. But good, interesting? It tastes just like tamago, sushi style, and I don't know how to feel about that. Huh. That sounds like it's probably close to what it's supposed to be. Maybe. I got a bit interested in tofu because of Persona 4. But mainly because of H-Bomber Guy vid. Wow, those are really funny ways to become interested in tofu, cryptids. Were they eating tofu in Persona 4? I cannot handle any spice, I will perish. One time I'm like not allowed to cook for my family anymore because genuinely they don't put seasoning in anything. Like, except for salt and maybe garlic powder, and that's it. Like, I have tried to put pepper into like mashed potatoes or like, I don't know, just like a regular dish. And I literally, my mom was like, that's too spicy. We can't eat it now. And I'm like, you're joking. You're literally joking. Like I like got yelled at for putting pepper in the mashed potatoes. I'm like, hold on. Opinion on black pepper. My uncle loved bringing in peppers and spices on everything. Once ordered a pizza and I was like, bet. He was almost impressed until the bartender snitched on me and told him most of the ingredients had slipped off. Whoa. That is wild. One time I brought in a jar of peanut butter to like a brunch place. It was like an outdoor seating or whatever, but I really like peanut butter on pancakes whenever I go to like a diner and get pancakes. And sometimes, a lot of the time actually, they don't have peanut butter. So one time I brought my own jar of like Jif peanut butter and I pulled it out of my bag and started using it on my pancakes. It was really fun and worth it. Oh, Mimi is sneezing behind me. I'm sorry. Got a tofu because of my very best friend Pad Thai. Food. I don't think I've ever had Pad Thai actually. My mom never seasoned shit growing up. Yeah. Literally. My mom didn't either. It was like salt, sometimes garlic powder, and like maybe barbecue sauce on chicken, but like that was it. And like canned green beans. Although I'm not gonna judge for the canned stuff, cause like sometimes you know you gotta buy what you gotta buy with what you have. Did I enjoy it? Not particularly, but it was okay. It worked. One of the characters sold tofu in Persona 4. On H-Bomber Guy went on a vegan diet for some videos. Whoa. My father also never seasoned stuff growing up, but like, not even salt. Hey Wop, I gotta work, so I wish y'all a lovely mukbang. Thanks, FieryWhelp29. I hope you have a good work. And thank you for stopping by. Bless you, Queen. Peanut butter pancake sounds revolutionary. It's actually so healing. Like eating them. It's so they make you pass out afterwards though. Like if you have peanut butter pancakes and put syrup on them and you like sit there and eat them, you're literally like going to take a nap afterwards. It's just a lot. Noodles so clumpy. What is she? Oh, is she making oh my god, a food that conks you out. I can't. Blooming onion. Thank you, cryptids. Thank you. I couldn't remember the words. The name. Whoa. That's so much. I put peanut butter on waffles when I can. Atlas, you're so smart for that. I do that too.
Hi, Luigi. Welcome on in.
Noted. No, because peanut butter on like waffles or pancakes. Waffles especially though, it is really good on waffles. Pancakes, it can be a little bit like your mouth is really sticky, but waffles is like perfect because it's basically like a little crispy thing to hold the peanut butter on. And then the peanut butter melts when the waffle's warm. I need to keep eating my food. It's sitting here. I'm like yapping. I love this dish. Y'all, cold noodles are so good. Cold soba. Ice noodles. Yeah, cold soba on a hot summer day, dude. That's so good. This is a weird looking onion, but I will see the progress out. Yeah, cold soba noodles. With the radish. Sometimes I have Eggo waffles with peanut butter and jelly when I'm too lazy to cook, and that shit is healing. Yeah. I remember, like, I think last year I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for the first time in years in my apartment. Like, after I moved in, I was like, what if I just made myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? And I had it, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to eat this, like, all the time now because it's doing something to me. It's healing me. How you doing, Starbuck? Your food looks so good. I'm doing good, Luigi. Thank you for checking in. I had a really long day, and I'm tie-tie. I worked out. I worked an extra 2 hours today, so I, like, was behind on stuff, and I was planning on making dinner, so I just went to the gym and I made dinner. But it's good food. I like my stuff spicy. Oh, so this is soba. Yeah. This videos is dangerous to me. Ify, this channel is called, Dyeong. Dyeong. If you ever want to watch it. She uploads, like, a lot. She just be cooking. Why didn't I ever make this as a kid? Corn makes a return. My comfort food used to be cheese sausages with potatoes in a bowl with ketchup, but I ate it too much. That sounds really nice. I think curry is actually a comfort food for me. I try not to eat it too much now. I've been good about not making it so much. But once I learned how to make it in like 2021, I was just making it all the time. Because it was so easy to like whip up. Peanut butter toast is also a comfort food for me, but I haven't had it in a while. I want to make curry all the time now. Every so often I'll get SpaghettiOs with hot dog slices as a comfort food. Morton, you're so real for that. Oh my god. I remember when my mom would get us that and I'd be like, oh my god, it's my lucky day. Did you guys ever have, like, a day of the week where, and even if this is for like a short period of time, but like a day of the week where you got a specific food? Like, or like it would, like food was like a treat, was like an incentive. I'm like recalling, like, yeah, pizza on Fridays. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know what go-to food I've been making lately? I mix rice and tuna and soy sauce and keep mayo. It's like onigiri. That shit fixes me. It's a banger. Atlas, literally, I feel you. That's like all we eat in our house. We didn't have ketchup for the longest time because me and my roommate are just like, we need soy sauce and like balsamic vinegar and olive oil and like Dijon mustard, just like stuff that is not like regular condiments. Not me, but I know my best friend does. My favorite food, Italian sausages, which is on weekends, on my birthday, or holidays. For me, I got fish and chips for my family on Fridays. I used to have sushi almost every weekend. I've been vibing hard on mambo sauce lately. What is mambo sauce? Hey. Hi, Uglyfish24. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a good night. Sometimes Wendy's on Wednesdays. Can't make that good omurice without ketchup, though. That's true. But I don't eat eggs, so that's not a problem for me. You got so mad about the ketchup. Well, if the president didn't need ketchup to eat hot dogs, then we wouldn't need ketchup in the house. I eat so much rice and also eggs, and that goes so fast in our house. Atlas, I have to buy a 20-pound bag of sushi rice when I go to, like, H-Mart or something. And it literally lasts me, like, I probably go through it a way faster amount than I'm supposed to. But it's really come in handy. It's like worth $20, honestly. It's really good rice. I don't have to rinse it because it's pre-rinsed. And it's like premium fancy sushi rice. Taco Tuesdays. I love Italian cheese sausage. It's like halfway between barbecue sauce and sweet and sour sauce. Oh, mambo. Mmm, bagel. And what, you're gonna eat dry pigs in a blanket? I don't think so. I literally do eat dry pigs in a blanket. They don't need ketchup. They're literally so greasy on their own. They don't need ketchup. Fucked up. Stop. Bread betrays me every time. Gets moldy too fast, but rice, my shelf-stable best friend. That's so valid. For food that I would have, like, on a specific day, I can think of a couple examples. One was, on Sundays, when we'd go to church, my mom would be like, okay, if you guys are good, then you get cinnamon rolls. But if you're bad, then you get the cinnamon roll taken away. And so, like, we'd have, like, weekends where, like, me and my brothers would fight and, like, we wouldn't get cinnamon rolls. And we'd be like, no! Or, like, one of us would get it taken away, but not the other. And it'd be, like, just war in the house. Did I have tacos? Had to take my pills, so I think I missed some stuff. Honestly, I haven't been looking at the food because I'm reading chat. So I don't know. Oh, okay. Just like smashing the scale. I eat dried cereal. There's a reason though. My mom would make us chocolate chip pancakes every Sunday morning. Oh, that's so cute. The other example I think of was my mom got really into like having dairy delivered to our house. I don't know why. I think she was just like into it for a bit, like, ooh, fancy or something. But she would get it delivered every Thursday. So she'd get like eggs and milk and meat and stuff. I don't even remember the business. But she would also get a quart of chocolate milk, and it was the best, most richest, like it was the best chocolate milk ever. And every Thursday, it would be chocolate milk morning because the delivery would happen before we went to school. And so when it would get dropped off in like a cooler or whatever at our house, we would go and get it and be like, oh, the chocolate milk. You like go out in your pajamas and you like go and put it in the fridge and you're like, I get to have chocolate milk with breakfast. Sundays, my dad would often make fried Spam dishes. Ooh. I just tried Spam for the first time tonight, and it was really good. With all the sauce on it. Kosher dairy. Drinking the most weirdest combination of stuff together for rice. It was strawberry, cucumber, onion drink. Oh no. Starry, have you ever been to an 85 Celsius bakery? Okay, I haven't, but we really only have like one mall left in our area that is like functional and like people actually use and it is like going well. And I hadn't been there in years, but I went there a couple months ago and they had an 85 Celsius open, like in there. And I was like, oh, we gotta go, but we forgot. I think we were just like full from lunch or something, but I really, really, really want to go. It was gross. Tiny water fairy, I'm so sorry you had to drink that. Fried Spam is pretty great. Tiny water fairy, the like drinking a gross thing for like a rice. They did that at my youth group, like at church. I don't know why. You're like bringing up repressed memories of like me sitting in church and watching like some poor random kid on stage, like 3 of them drinking this like dog food, like weird gross concoction and like throwing up in a garbage can next to it. I'm like, what does this have to do with Jesus? I don't know why I'm here. Like, why are they having us do this? I think it was just like funny at that, like it was a viral thing at the time. I don't even know. It's a religious experience. Anyway, I'm so glad I don't have to watch that anymore. I Kids are wild. I drink this with my sibling because we thought we were going to get something as a reward from my mom, which the reward was trying something new. Oh my god, that's some shit my mom would pull. She'd be like, "You did it!" And I'd be like, "Yeah, so can I have that thing?" She's like, "No, the prize is that you had a new experience." I'm like, "Oh!" Johnny, look at this kid. He's really eating it. It's awful. Yeah. I'd be like, what is the prize here? There wasn't even really a prize, I don't think. Maybe it was a gift card or something? I don't know. It was not worth it. Whatever it was. This looks really good. This music. Oh. Thank you, Johnny Fairy. I'm being put to sleep. Honk shoo, honk shoo. Sometimes this lady's cutting techniques make me nervous for her fingertips. I think Hard Smart also has said that before when we've watched these videos together. He's like, she needs to tuck her fingers in. And he's not wrong. Chubby and delicious. Okay. What's the weirdest food you've heard of? Right now for me, the Flying Dutchman, a burger with caramelized onions as the bun. Oh, I've heard about that. Good night. Good night, Sunny Morning Star. Were you here earlier? Are you just stopping in to say goodnight? Either way, I hope you have a good night. Can we do a baking one? Yeah. I was gonna say, they have really good baking ones. This one also looks crazy. Let me look. There was a baking one earlier that looked really good. There's also the cafe ones. I'm gonna Google it. Yes. I slammed my penis in the car door. Baking. Yes, more. Does one of these look good? Top one or bottom one? Second one. Oh god, I remember a tape teacher showing the class that.
You slammed your penny in the car door, or you are oof.
Yeah. Yeah. I love baking so much. Me too. I don't do it a lot anymore. Cause I'm trying to eat less sweets at the moment. I'm a sweet fiend. What is, oh.
Ribbit. 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 Ribbit.
When I was an ant, I used to slam my penny in my car door.
Why was he an ant? When was this a thing? Whoa. Are we burning powdered sugar? I'm confused. I've never seen this done before. Oh? Do you like some water from? Oh, yeah, I forgot about the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate, Tiny Water Fairy.
Because I simply was, don't question it.
Okay, I won't. I was gonna ask, what is your guys' favorite baked good? Or like not even baked, but like dessert item? Like like number one. Like if someone was like, we're gonna go get a treat right now. And it can be your favorite treat in the world. But loot is pretty bad. I think Orlon is even worse. To eat it, you need a blanket to cover your face from the wrath of
Spamming
God.
pennies into a far door. Oops, soup, sops.
Oops, oops, oops. Into a far door. Cinnamon melts are pretty good. I want to know what that is. Is that a cinnamon roll? Pillsbury chocolate chip cookies. Tiny Water Fairy, you're so valid for that. I could literally eat a whole thing of Toll House cookie dough, like raw. You're not supposed to, but I definitely could. Cheesecake or a brownie? I love cheesecake. New York. I had a phase for a couple of years where all I wanted for my birthday cake was cheesecake. So I'd just get a cheesecake for like 4 years in a row. Spamming pennies into a far door. Tiramisu. Fred, I was gonna say tiramisu is my choice. I've become such a tiramisu head over the last couple of years. Once you've had good tiramisu, you're like, oof, you can't go back. It's just so good. I live very, very close to this like Italian shop that they're mainly like focaccia focused. Like they make little focaccia pizzas, but they have tiramisu there, and it's like the best tiramisu I've ever had in my life. It's so good. Mango ice cream. My mom makes during the season, made from mangoes of my grandma's tree. Luigi, that's so sweet. I love that. That would be, if that was the case, I would pick that too. That's very sentimental.
What's tiramisu? Looks it up, yo.
Is Bert allowed to use Google? They make me chubby. That's fine. Being chubby is awesome. Actually, I take that back. Top thing ever is a pumpkin chocolate chip cookie. Pumpkin chocolate. Oh, wait. Sorry. It took me a second to, like, process that. Those are really good. Like a seasonal treat. Oh, I was thinking cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon melts are from McDonald's. Weaver, I love cinnamon rolls, too. I really like the ones with the thick cream cheese frosting. Not like the icing that melts, but like thick cream cheese frosting. It's almost like a cake, like a cinnamon roll cake. Not the biggest fan of cheesecakes. Don't like the texture. Yeah, Morton, I get that. There's a lot of different like textures of cheesecake too, like different types. Like Basque cheesecake, New York cheesecake, Japanese cheesecake. Like they're all different. Japanese cheesecake is literally just like angel food cake, basically. So it's not like thick, like smushy cheesecake at all. Oh, tiramisu. I got really into baking cheesecakes for like a year, and I think I maybe cheesecaked myself out. That is a possibility. You can absolutely do that with cheesecake. Remember the time I wouldn't stop eating Pillsbury chocolate chip cookies? Yeah. Do you guys want to hear something funny? Oh my god, I literally I don't know if this was like early high school or something, but like we would get pizzas from like Papa Murphy's, like Take and Bake a lot. If you're not from the US or like West Coast, I don't even know if I have no idea, because some people have not heard of that, but it's just like they make a raw pizza for you, and then you take it home and you cook it. But my family used to do those all the time because they used to be really, really cheap. They had like $5 Tuesdays for like a family size. But my mom would always keep the coupons in a drawer. And when I was a teenager, I found out if you take the survey on the freaking coupon or whatever, you can get another coupon for the next time you go and get it, and you can pick what you want to redeem. So I would take the coupon, I would do the survey, and then I would pick free cookie dough every single time, and then every time we'd go, I would get a free tub of cookie dough for myself. And I would just eat it. Like, I would literally just eat the cookie dough. And then I literally cracked the code. I was getting free cookie dough every single time my mom got a pizza. It was crazy. It was so much. It made me sick. That was a really funny phase. Tiramisu is the greatest dessert ever. This is banger restaurant I go to when I visit Seattle, and it has the best tiramisu ever. Gasp. You need to tell me what it is. Because if me and Hardsmart ever go there, to that city, we must know. You can DM it to me. I need more tiramisu in my life. If you want good tiramisu, go to an Italian bakery. That's all I'll say. I want to be a snob about it. I don't care. You should go. Especially if it's like a small business. Cryptids, you looked up. Okay, I'm like catching up now. You looked up tiramisu. Yo, that's so good. Italian ice cream, especially the lemon time at my local ice cream shop. Gelato. I love a good gelato. You have so much pulp at the moment. I love it. That's awesome. What do you do with mango pulp? Do you make like dried mango pulp out of it to snack on? Bird doesn't have Google privileges. I don't like pumpkin pie, even though I thought I would like it, but my face scrunched up when I ate it. Ooh, you know what that means, Tiny Water Fairy? There might have been too much clove in it, because that happens to me when I eat a badly made pumpkin pie. Like, you eat a pumpkin pie with a bad ratio of spices in it, and it literally tastes so yucky. Like, I hate clove, and if there's even, like, too much, I'm like, ew. Cheesecake is my thing, because I can't stand the mud cakes people get for parties. The mud cakes? The mud cakes. I don't know what a mud cake is. I don't go to Panera anymore, but I used to love their cinnamon rolls. They have a super light citrusy taste in their icing, and that shit is addicting. Whoa. I bet you could learn how to make it. Japanese cheesecakes are kind of like fluffy muffins. Every time I want to take a good nap, I eat some tiramisu, then down a cup of coffee, and just lay down on a sofa. After that, sleeping is overrated. That sounds like a really good, like, Sunday afternoon. Like, I would so do that on the weekend. And, like, take a big ol' nap. You cracked the code. Cookie dough hacks. It is infinite cookie dough cheat, what I did. Tiramisu. You want good tiramisu? Go to Italy. Sorry, Frog 2004. Ice cream. I'm like catching up. We use the pulp for the ice cream mostly. That sounds yummy. Oh, I love mango lassi.
Oh, I love mango lassi.
Mango lassi and a chicken tikka masala. Or like butter chicken. You know the tiramisu is good when two Italian chefs are screaming at each other like, Giuseppe, where's the ravioli? I like that emote, the pizza. Bad pumpkin pie, Ellen ratio. How does pulp taste good to people? It doesn't really taste good to me, so I would like to know. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just a pulp freak. I will buy orange juice with no pulp, but after I bought like unpasteurized like orange juice, I can't drink like regular. I can't drink like I don't know, what's the brand, like Minute Maid orange juice? I can't drink it anymore. It just tastes like water to me. It does not taste like orange juice. Yes. What cake is this really rich chocolate cake? It's not for me. I eat one bite and I'm full. Yeah.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before.
Thanks, Shiny Water Fairy. Whoa, it's getting poured in. When the stuff in orange juice is not real. Pulp Fiction! But Germa's chicken mansala. Yeah, once you have cold pressed orange juice, once you have like a good ass, like fresh squeezed orange juice, and then you try drinking, I don't know, the random one at the store, you're like, this is just water and like sugar. I want the orange. I want to feel the oranges in my soul. Cryptids, that was a dad joke. You're on thin ice. You're gonna have to go sit in the dad corner. It's like the dunce corner, but for dads. The Dorner. Pull up my orange juice. How dare they? What are they doing with this cake right now? This looks so annoying to do. All that work spent making the cake. They're pulping the cake. Corner? I barely know her. Okay. That's it. Ian Morden in the dad corner. So what are those? Oh, how about those airline foods, huh? I would hate doing this. Cake powder. Y'all. Have you... Okay. One of my favorite channels, I love watching so much. Especially with Hard Smart. Check DMs of your next convenience. Thank you! Channel I love watching. If you like history and you like watching these food videos, you will love Tasting History with Max Miller. I honestly might put one on after this. Because, like, I love history. So, like, the history of food to me, like, I don't know barely anything. But he has so many episodes on so many different cultures and, like, time periods. And they're really, really interesting. And they're not, they go like thousands of years back, or they go like, oh, when, you know, airline food was first invented and stuff. And it's like, I didn't even think about that as a point in, in time. Sorry. The spice is getting me. I'm interested. I remember one of the Vsauce side channels did an episode on famous weird meals by famous people. B. Dylan Hall's videos. The longer form ones really showcase his love of cooking. Aw. That sounds familiar. Remember looking at the history of pizza and learning that New York's pizza has a different taste because of the water. I believe it. Morbidly following a YouTube short series of last row meals. Oh yeah, I've seen those. Those are interesting. Yeah, I've watched those ones. And then the guy like makes them and he tries them and he's like, this is crazy. Speaking of pizza, I want to try Chicago deep dish. Ooh. Cryptids, I feel like you gotta make a list of all these foods you want to try. It sounds like you could go on a amazing food trying journey. B. Dylan Hollis. Oh, I've seen the YouTube shorts of the B. Dylan Hollis guy. He is so goofy. He's so funny. I've been getting ones by Japan Eats, and it makes me so jealous. I want to visit Japan so bad. Oh. Alice, I'm going in September. You should stow away in my suitcase. I'm literally going. What? Yeah. I have to do my Duolingo. I didn't do Duolingo. I didn't do it today. Oh no. Oh my god. I have 35 minutes to do Duolingo or my streak is gone. Oh my god, I wish I could stream it. I want to stream it. Stream Duolingo. I feel like I could. Let me see.
Please do the Duolingo. I think I can see him peeking at the window.
I know, he's literally breathing down my neck right now. He's screaming. And the screams are muffled behind the window.
Duo is going to lingo my legs.
Lingo. Bingo bango. I wanna- okay, I can stream Duolingo, but I have to make sure it doesn't show my name. Wait a damn minute. Night! 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 Thank you for the sub! Welcome to the Frog Squad, Night! Oh my god. Nighto Sprout. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. Hi, y'all. Hello. If you streamed it, would it dox you at all, though? Okay, sorry, I'm catching back up with chat now that I looked over. I literally have 30 minutes to do my Duolingo or my streak breaks. Val's gonna get me. What are you watching? We are watching ASMR baking. Do your Duolingo. We're watching ASMR baking. I think I... Oh, Mimi. Oh, Mimi. Forget about some of the emotes I have. Yeah, well, there's baking going on. I'm eating dinner really late. I still haven't finished. It's just sitting on my plate. I'm like slowly eating my cold dinner. The memester. I'm not gonna risk streaming it, but I am gonna do it over the microphone so you can hear it. But I have to do it. The Duolingo Owl has a 90-night cap.
America?
Oh, I'm doing Japanese, by the way, if you weren't here earlier. 2012 Prius. What are they cooking right now in this video? Mini glazed donuts. I'm glad they have the name of the thing they're making in the corner. Medica. Okay.
Pizza.
Nope.
Nihon. America?
Translate this sentence. I'm Canadian.
日本日本イギリスは小さいです
I'm not Canadian.
イギリスは小さいです
This is awesome. This is a good stream. Whoa, look at all those donuts. Like everyone, I want to visit Japan, but I think it will be more likely that I visit the USA at some point. Yeah. Starby was Canadian. That would change everything. It would be crazy. What did this say?
ブラジル
Oh.
ブラジル
Okay, I'm gonna zip through this.
イギリス人ケンさんはブラジル人ですかケンさんはブラジル人ですか
Is the frog speaking Japanese? Brazil is big. ブラジ
ブラ
ル
ジル
は大きい
大きい
で。
ですす
Literally. I hate that sound. You doing Duolingo reminds me I gotta practice some Japanese too. It's hard. I gotta be on top of it. I gotta use the Japanese keyboard.
ブラジルですか
ブラジルですか?
America です
I got it wrong. I got it wrong! Oh, I know why.
ですか日本いいえ、カナダは大きいです。
Incorrect buzzer sound.
いいえ、カナダは大きいです。
Oh my god, that scared me.
カナダは大きいです。
All the options on the screen are only in hiragana, so I have to read them. There's no like English translation. I gotta do my reading. This is America. That would be...
これはアメリカです。
I did it! I freaking did it. Okay, my streaks are alive, everybody. I get to be a frog. Yatta! Yeah, exactly. I win. Aw. You are the wiener. I am a wiener! Question mark? Oh, did it not go off? Did the beat go off? Did my bleep go off? Wait a minute. Here, I'll refresh it for you. Let's try that again. I'll do it. I'll do a yippee for you. Bruh, where's the yippee? My god, why did I not think of this with my dark chocolate? Yeah, the amount of things I've learned from these videos over like the last decade are crazy. That's what good chocolate sounds like. What the hell? What the hell? know what's happening. There you go. Just for you. Just for you. Oh no, they're all coming through now. Glorp? What are they making now? Oh, okay, yeah. I wanted to queue up a tasting history with Max Miller video, but I wanted to let you guys pick which video it was because there's so many really epic ones. But you can throw out suggestions out there. He literally has so many. They're from every era, a million different countries. It's cray-cray. When I make my Evo waffles, I will crush up the dark chocolate like this person did. Ooh. I have a tab open with Marky Mark FNAF and got jump scared by Freddy. Knight, that is the coolest thing you've ever said. I'm sorry. It is. It's awesome. I don't. It's so funny. Who's getting jump scared by Freddy in 2024? I am. I will be playing Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh god. We have a running bit in our friend group. Whip that chat. No. We have a running bit in our friend group where everybody is Heartsmart doesn't want me to say it. Everyone's trying so hard. Like we have a running bit where we're like, so Heartsmart, when are you gonna play FNAF for us? When are you gonna stream? When are you gonna stream FNAF? And he's like, never. For years now. Every single time it's brought up. I will never. See? Exactly. Out of spite. A stretch goal? I'm not even gonna say anything. How much for FNAF? Too much. Y'all will get him one day. I feel it. We almost did. We were pretty close back then. Pick a number. Yeah, we'll make it happen. That would actually be a really funny stretch goal. Alright, sorry, would you ever play FNAF on my channel for me as a favor to your loved one? To your loving partner who you love so much? True love is playing FNAF for your partner. What about subs? Certainly, you can be bought with a price. Everyone's got a price. That was not a definitive list. There is no price. It's not about the money, money, money. We don't need your money, money, money. I think Heartsmart should speed run FNAF. We've been saying this for years! Years! What if you did it for free? Yeah, what if you did it for free? Guys, why is it taking me like 3 hours to eat my dinner? It's literally cold on my plate. Playing FNAF for your partner is priceless. You should play Alien Isolation because you're quirky. I'd play Alien, yeah, I heard it's good. Can you please? I won't play because Heartsmart! Don't be like that! Good morning. Jam! Jam, I'm putting you on house arrest. For your insane bedtime and wake up time. You should finish it since you've already gotten so far. Because you're quirky for Starby! Quirked up Shardy. Heartsmart could beat the FNAF speedrun, which is 45 minutes. That is so fair. I only can sleep like 3 hours. Jam, have you heard of this thing called melatonin? Or magnesium powder? Have you heard of a warm glass of milk? Just kidding. I don't know who, like, told that bullshit. If I had a warm glass of milk before bed, I'd be ill. I'd be so sick. Wait, does magnesium help with sleep? Yeah, cryptids. Magnesium, there's like magnesium powder supplement you can buy specifically for taking before bed, and it helps you sleep. Because it's like a muscle relaxant sort of thing. It really helps. I really like it. Have you tried closing your eyes? It helps sometimes. Have you heard of Prozac? I feel like Prozac would do the opposite. No. I'll be in the bathroom if you give me milk. That's what I'm saying. Oh, you're supposed to sleep in a bed, not the bathroom. That's probably your issue. Anyway, as I was saying, we need to do reverse psychology and say, Heartsmart, don't play FNAF. Just please don't do that. Anything but that. Don't do it. I'm warning you. Hi to people who said hi to me. Hi, Jim. I'm sorry for threatening you the second you came in. I care about you and your bedtime. Alice, don't play FNAF. You're too good for that. Only known Heartsmart for a while, but I feel like that wouldn't work. You know what would work? Tickling him to death. That always works. And I win all the time. I'd rather die. Just woke up. How's the stream? It's good, Jam. We're just relaxing. I was supposed to work on art, but I just had too busy of a day. So we're just hanging out and chatting. No, you don't? My dad had these orange-flavored magnesium dissolvable tablets, like Broca. I would die if I played FNAF. I'd do that too, Spoofy, too. It always works. I'm bad with jump scares. I literally got jump scared in Dark Souls. That's like not even... You're not supposed to get jump scared in that game. I was rewatching the clip the other day of like me walking around the corner and running into a guy and literally screaming as if like I was being jumped, like attacked. I should take those once in a while. They're pretty good, Cryptid. We play horror games together. Dark Souls is so fair to get jump scared in. Yeah, you're right. Coffee bun scone? Wait. This looks so good. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh. I want a coffee bun scone. I feel like Hard Smart would like this. Me playing Elden Ring was me screaming all the time. Whoa, hi, I'm late from the Ivy raid, but hi, Starby. Hi, Ruby. Welcome on in. We're just hanging out and chatting and watching videos. And having a good chat and time. I get jump scared in FPS games by players. Imagine me doing actual horror games. That's literally why I can't play any FPS games, because I literally look around and I'm like, I'm too jumpy, like, in real life for it to be, like, fun for me. Like, I'm just, like, stressed. How you doing, Hard? Getting bullied? Yeah. No! Everyone say something nice to Hard Smart, please. It's gonna be okay, Hard. Smiles. Hi, Alice. Hello, Jam. Love that you're bald. Wow. You really tried with that one night. It's okay. I say that one too. Whoa, these look crazy. Hard Smart, you're epic. Howdy, howdy. Don't. Yeah, actually, the only thing Hard Smart hates more than people bullying him is people being really nice. He's like, I don't know. You gotta, like, make him feel special. Play FNAF, Hard Smart. Hard Smart, you're a delight to be around. Hard, you're smart. Ham. That's a good one, Slightly Blue. I like the way the sun shines on your head. Emo only chat, slow mode. You're a good dude, Hard. Wow, scones are just big cookies. That's right, I think you're pretty neat for not giving into peer pressure. That's a good one. Your facts are amazing. Smart Hard. I genuinely think Hard Smart is awesome. I love
Hard Smart is such a delightful person. He's pretty neat. Everyone say how much you love Hard Smart.
Okay, Weaver's banned. No, no one's banned. Hard Smart is awesome. Hearing him laugh when he played Minecraft was really fun. He's so silly goofy. Oh my goodness, the Fact Skull. Hello, Fact Skull. What's going on? Implodes in with absolutely zero context. Anyway, hello there. Did you know that there's roughly 350 different types of pasta? Anyway, this is Skull, and welcome back to Talking to You. Hello there, and how's your day so far? That is crazy. That is a crazy message. Hi, the Fact Skull. It's a good day. I hope you're having a good day also. I believe that there's 350 different types of pasta. Hard Smart is a great store with good deals on hardware. Thank you, Morty. I like Hard Smart and his emoters. His shy laugh when you call him out on stream is great. It is great. My what? Meh. I'd just say yes. Not bad, not great. Just chill. I love the quotations around your message. You're like the main character. The smart po. The Fact School, we're watching some ASMR baking, if you're into that. Lots of baking going on. Wait, how long is this video? Oh my god, it's 2 hours long. Okay, can we put on a history video? I didn't realize how long this was. Fair enough. Tasting history with Max Miller. Thank you all, even the haters. Hey, the fact school, do you have any other facts for us? I would love to hear some. We actually really like facts in this chat. In this group. Much love, Hard Smart. I hate that apple pie. Okay. This is an epic channel.
Nothing says summer like a
Oh
strawberry
my god,
tart.
no.
Though
No. Autoplay. Oh yes, would you like an Italian fun fact? I would love an Italian fun fact, please. Hard Smart would also love an Italian fun fact. Wait, the deep dish one for cryptids. Okay, we'll do deep dish pizza for cryptids. So that cryptids can know the origins of deep dish pizza.
Chicago style
Okay, get ready to learn. Get ready to be educated. Did you know that in Naples, Italy, you can adopt human skulls? Chat, I'm not joking. Look it up. It's real. Huh. Oh, well, now I know what I want for my birthday. Just kidding. My birthday is coming up, though. Just a fun heads up. The small of plush. Oh, yeah. Yup. Nipples, Italy? When is your B-Day? My B-Day is August 14th. Just so everyone knows. It's rapidly approaching. It's less than a month away. Wow, my birthday. Less than a month away. Interesting. I'm gonna be 57. 45th is a big year. Jam, I already beat you to it. So young. Oh, that's older. I was looking away from the apple pie and now I see deep dish pizza. Cryptids, we're putting this on for you. This is your deep dish education. You have to take notes before you try deep dish pizza. 55th, a large year. Old soul. Yeah. Birthdays are epic. I love
Chicago-style
birthday.
deep dish pizza has to be one of the most polarizing and controversial foods out there. From Jon Stewart's famous rant,
It's a casserole.
to the feuds between fellow Chicagoans about which deep dish pizza place is the best. And since I am not one to ever sidestep a quagmire, I have decided to jump into this controversy.
There's 687
by making
different
the
types of
first
pizza?
recipe from the 1940s
Whoa.
for what would eventually evolve into the modern
Will this be on the
deep dish
test?
pizza.
Fuck, I forgot
So
the
thank
study.
you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video as I
No.
look at the sordid and controversial history of deep dish pizza. This
I don't
time
like a
on
deep
Tasting
dish.
History.
I don't either, but I like to learn. He finds really funny,
So I am back in my kitchen.
Medieval
finally, after, like,
illustrations.
6 weeks, and I'm loving it. It looks different. Different is scary, but frankly, it's more user-friendly. And since this is actually my kitchen and not just a set where I film, user-friendly
Deep
is
dish.
good. Unfortunately, that did mean that I had to get
Wait,
rid
the alert
of
didn't
my
pop up.
beautiful gas oven. It
What the
was
hell?
leaking and not great.
What the
but
hell?
That means I have a new oven that I have to christen, and I decided what better
My
to christen
alert.
a new oven with than pizza. And when deciding on a pizza, I decided to do Chicago deep dish, and since this is tasting history
Aw,
and not just
man.
making a deep dish pizza,
Nothing's working.
I am looking back in time to find one of
Hi,
the
Ona
earliest
Holm.
recipes
I hope you're having a good
for
night.
Chicago-style deep dish.
Welcome
And
to the
one
Deep
has
Dish
ask,
Pizza
do you
stream.
prefer Chicago-style deep dish, or do you prefer a New York-style or just more traditional-style crust pizza?
Also,
I have
thank
to
you for
say
the
I've always
follow.
fallen
I
into
didn't
the
see that you
traditional
followed
style
because
pizza
the
camp, but that's
alert
what
for
I
some
grew up
reason did
eating,
not show up.
Peter Piper pizza and stuff. But
Are
I
we in a
actually
deep
didn't
dish
even
pizza?
Get to try a real Chicago-style pizza.
No, we are not in a deep
until
dish
I
pizza,
went to
but
Chicago
we are
last year.
becoming
I went to
educated
several
on the
places that
first
served deep dish and smash
invention
pizza. We'll
of
get into that.
deep dish Chicago
But
pizza.
I didn't go to the place that it all originated, which was Pizzeria Uno, located at 29 East Ohio Street.
To be
in
honest, at the point, it's a
Chicago.
pie.
It opened
Just
in
eat calzone if you want something
1943, and
similar.
in
Yes.
1945,
It's just a-
newspapers around the country
it's a pie.
published an article that had a recipe from the the owner, Rick Ricardo, not to be confused with Ricky Ricardo. And I love that at the time, pizza was such a novelty food, at least here in the US, that the author, Gaynor Maddox, had to explain what it was. Pizza, pronounced pizza, is an Italian pie with a savory filling, usually made of sausage or anchovies and cheese. It's the after-the-movie snack favorite of teenagers. Also,
1945.
I came across this old 1945 article while reading a modern article by Peter Regas, who is a Chicago-based food historian who is obsessed with pizza and knows like everything about it. I was really, really impressed with his research, and he just kept popping up while I was working on this video.
Pizza.
Anyway, we'll talk more about him and his work in the history section of the video, but this is the recipe.
It's been nice speaking with you, but I must go do his calling. I must spread these useless fun facts. Till we meet again, explodes. Bye, the fact scroll. Hope we get to see you again and learn more facts. Thank you for sharing. And I hope you have a good night.
But in 1947, another article
Peter
was published
Zaw.
that detailed how to assemble a deep dish pizza. Both recipes were written by Rick Ricardo, so I feel like I can kind
Goodbye,
of mash
Fag
the two
Skull.
together.
We will
to
miss
make
you.
one recipe that's like the pizza that he would have been serving around 1947. And I'll put actually both full recipes on the website, tastinghistory.com, so you can see them. But for the purpose of the video, I'm mashing them together to make it easier to follow along. And recipes should be easy to follow along, just like the wonderful recipes from today's sponsor, HelloFresh. Now,
No ads. Nar ads.
original recipe calls for making 6 pizzas, and while I could probably eat 6 pizzas, I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to make one 12-inch pizza. So to make the dough, which is rather different than the modern style deep dish dough, what you'll need is 1 cup or 235 milliliters of whole milk, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of melted butter, 2.5 teaspoons of dried yeast, 2.5 cups or 300 grams of flour, and 2 tablespoons of lukewarm water. So first, scald the milk by heating it to around 180 degrees Fahrenheit, or 82 Celsius, and then remove it from the heat and whisk in the sugar and the salt. Set it aside to cool to lukewarm as you add the yeast to the water. Now, once
Reminds me of the kid who came in a night stream wanting to talk about dwarfs.
The melted butter and about half of the flour. Mix the dough until it starts to come together. Then
More like
begin to
hell
add
no
the rest
fresh.
of the
Boom,
flour in,
got
but
him.
just a little at a time.
That's a good one, Ruby.
Working it in before adding any more. You may not actually even need all of the flour. You just want to add enough so that you end up with a smooth but not sticky dough. Knead it for a few minutes, either in a machine or by
1945
hand,
pizza
and then set it in a lightly
pie.
oiled bowl, cover it, and let it rise
Deep
for
dish,
about an hour.
1945.
Then uncover it, and punch it down, knead it into a ball, and set it back into the oiled bowl, and cover it, and put it in the refrigerator for 1 hour. Now, as I said, this recipe makes a very different dough than what you would typically have for a deep dish today, which has a lot more butter or sometimes even olive oil or other oils to make it more like a short crust, kind of a crumbliness, rather than bread-like, whereas this is pretty bread-like because it has a lot more gluten worked into the dough. And just as the dough is different, so too is the sauce. First of all, the recipe actually calls for canned tomatoes. And I'm thinking that maybe that was just for the purpose of the article and that he used fresh tomatoes in the restaurant, but I don't know, so I am going to be using canned tomatoes. Also, the amount of sauce in that original recipe, it is not adequate, and I did not realize that until I was actually assembling the
Hi,
pizza. And
Violet.
looked
I
closely
cannot
at both
understand you,
recipes.
but
So the 1945
I looked up a
recipe is
translation.
for
Thank you so
thin
much.
crust and
That is very
a
kind of you.
little bit of sauce like you would find in Italy at the time. Something, though, happened between 1945 and 1947 that totally changed the way he was making this pizza. First, he says that the dough should not be thin, and he says that you should be generous with the tomatoes. So more like a deep dish pizza. So I am doubling the amount of the sauce. So use 4 cups of crushed tomatoes, which you'll pass through a conical sieve, and then add 1 finely minced garlic clove. Not nearly enough garlic in my opinion, but there it is. A 1/4 teaspoon of thyme, a 1/4 teaspoon of rosemary, and a 1/4 teaspoon of basil. And all of those should be dried rather than fresh. Then 1 dried bay leaf, 1 teaspoon of
What does a
salt,
bay
and
leaf
1
do?
whole onion.
Did anyone figure that
I
out?
thought that the onion would need to be chopped.
Does a
but
bay
if you
leaf
look
do
later in the
anything?
recipe, it says to take out the whole onion. So
Those crushed
just the whole
tomatoes.
onion
I want that on my
drops into
sub.
the sauce. Mix everything together and then add in 4 cups
Aromatic
of water.
herb.
I also thought that this was kind of odd because you're just going to make a very watery sauce.
Makes it greener?
But then you're going to simmer the sauce for 2 to 3 hours, and you're going to let all of that water
think it adds
evaporate
flavor.
until you have a nice thick sauce once again. Now, as the sauce cooks, you can take the dough out of the refrigerator.
The cheese is under
let
the
it cook
sauce
to room
video. That's
temperature,
all I've been
and
thinking
then
about
spread it out
while
into
watching
a
this.
circle or whatever polygon
under
I
the
ended up
sauce.
making, and then set that into a
The cheese
cake
is under
pan
the
that has
sauce.
been oiled with olive oil. And you want to have the dough come up the sides just as you would for a pie. Now, I brought mine all the way up, which, to be honest, is
It evolves
probably
into
too
Meganium.
thick, because if you look at pictures from the 1940s
Under
and
the
early
sauce!
50s, the pies are not quite as thick. They're only about an inch, and I think I went closer to an inch and a half, even 2 inches. C'est la vie. Once the dough is in, though, you can cover it up and let it rise until the sauce is ready. And then it is time to assemble the pizza, and this is where
It's
things get kind of weird.
Ooh.
See, in that 1945 recipe, it is getting assembled like a traditional pizza with the sauce and then the cheese and toppings on top of that. But something happened in 1947 where that switched, and
What?
the cheese goes on bottom and the sauce goes on top, which is what is done in a deep dish pizza today. I just think it's cool that looking at these 2 recipes, separated by only 2 years, we can see this very major change in how deep dish pizza was assembled. Now, what is weird? That's not weird. What is really quite weird is that at the time, you could have a cheese pizza, or you could have an anchovy pizza, or you could have a sausage pizza. You wouldn't get the cheese and the toppings. So it was sauce and one of those 3 things, which
Whoa.
I think is kind of odd. So if you want to do sausage, that's fine, but you should omit the cheese if you're sticking to this original recipe. I'm playing it safe and just going with a traditional cheese pizza. And to make a cheese pizza, the 1947 recipe says that once the dough is in, you should fill the plate with thin slices of mozzarella cheese, cover the cheese with tomato sauce, and be
Boo.
generous with the tomatoes. On top of the tomatoes, sprinkle plenty of grated Parmesan cheese, a couple of generous pinches of oregano, and some freshly ground pepper. Then sprinkle with a few drops of olive oil all over. Then you pop that into an oven at 500 degrees Fahrenheit, 260 Celsius for 20 minutes or until it's done. This is a new oven for me, so I'm still trying to gauge the time. 20 minutes was a little too long, darkened up the crust too much, so it ended up being about 18, but just keep an eye on it. And while you do that, we can talk about the rather controversial history of Chicago's
It's
deep
time
dish
for
pizza.
history.
Now, there are numerous stories about the origins of the deep dish pizza, and frankly, most of them conflict with each other, so they can't all be true. I have been won over, personally, by the story told by Peter Regas. He is the food historian that I mentioned earlier, because his research is fantastic. Rather than just accepting the stories that are told, he actually went and looked at evidence from the period to disprove a lot of the falsities and half-truths in many of these stories. But to uncover the truth about the history of deep dish, we actually have to start with the official and probably incorrect story that comes from Pizzeria Uno themselves, the original home of the deep dish pizza. See, according to the company, it was founded in 1943 by Ike Sewell and Rick Ricardo. Ike, being from Texas, wanted to open up a Mexican food restaurant, but Rick had never tried Mexican food, so they made some, and Rick became violently ill and decided that he didn't like Mexican food, and so he fled to Italy for 3 months to come back with a recipe for pizza and an idea to
What
open
the
up
hell?
a pizza restaurant. Well, Ike was fine with that, except being from Texas, he thought that that Italian pizza was too thin, too namby-pamby, and that he needed a heftier, everything is bigger in Texas style pizza, and so he wanted it deeper, hence the deep dish. Now you'll note that that version of events is from Ike Sewell, and he only started telling that story after Rick had died. And that, my dear viewer, is because it is utter codswallop. For me, the story falls apart right at the beginning when Rick tries Mexican food and doesn't like it, because how can you not like Mexican food? But more telling is what Peter Regas points out, and that is that in 1943, when
he wanted
Rick
it
made
deeper.
his vacation to Italy to study pizza, he would have done so at the same time that the Allies were invading Italy during the height of World War II. Yeah, that just doesn't really pan out. Even more evidence comes in the form of leases and liquor license applications that show that Ike Sewell
When I was an ant, I
not
wanted
really
it deeper.
part of it for the
Tee-hee.
first
Oh my God.
year, pretty much, that the restaurant was going on. And so that's probably why years later, Rick's then wife was quoted as saying Ike Sewell didn't know beans
Didn't
about
know
deep dish
beans
pizza.
about
I
deep
think
dish
Sewell's a
pizza.
crook. Now, I don't know if he's a crook or not. That might be going a bit too far, but a teller of tall tales, most definitely. What's interesting is that it might not have even been Rick Ricardo's
I gotta
idea
start saying that.
to make
I gotta
it
put
into
that
a
in my
pizza
lexicon.
restaurant, because it kind
This
of
guy doesn't know
already
beans
was
about
a
that.
pizza restaurant. See, Rick and his wife lived in the building of Pizzeria Uno, or that would become Pizzeria Uno, but when they were living there, the ground floor was actually a place called the Pelican, or the Pelican Tap, and they served pizza. But it was a really rough and tumble kind of place. It probably actually closed down to a murder that took place there. And so when that happened, Rick bought the place downstairs and decided that he would turn it into a pizza place, probably because it was already fitted out with pizza stuff. Mostly, though, it wasn't that he wanted to make pizza, it was that he didn't want it to become the kind of place that it had been before. Ricardo, then living above the place, bought it for a pizzeria restaurant so that no damned noisy tavern with a jukebox could take it. Now, when it first opened in 1943, Pizzeria Uno was simply called The Pizzeria. And then it was Ricardo's Pizzeria, or Pizzeria Ricardo, and had several other names before it finally became Pizzeria Uno, which is still what it's called, and it's still in its original location on Ohio and Wabash in Chicago. Not long after they opened, business was booming, so they opened another spot just down the street called Pizzeria Due. And many of Chicago's other famous deep dish places, like Lou Malnati's and Gino's East, can also trace their origins back to this original Pizzeria Uno. But those origin stories also are maybe not so true. For instance, Lou Malnati's. Some often claim that Lou's father, Rudy, was the original manager of Pizzeria Uno and was the real genius behind the first deep dish pizza. But that ain't true, because the original manager was Rick Ricardo's cousin, and after he left, there was another guy named Gino Volpe who was manager for a number of years. It wasn't until the 1950s
He's
that it
debunking
seems
all
Rudy
the deep
even
dish
appears
pizza
as
rumors.
manager. Now, his son Lou Malnati, also worked
Get ready
there
for
as a
bed, bye
bartender,
gamers.
and in
Bye, Atlas.
1971,
Thank you for
he
stopping
decided
by.
to
I hope you
strike
have a
out
good
on his
night.
own and open up his
Have a
own
good
pizza place.
sleep.
Lou Malnati's now has lots of
Feel so
locations,
rested
and
tomorrow.
I did eat at one when I was in Chicago last fall. Now, the other spot that has ties to Pizzeria Uno is Gino's, and then Gino's East, which were opened by Sam Levine, Fred Bartoli, and George Laverdi. But while two of those guys were actually from Italy, later they admit we didn't know pizza from nothing. So they had the rather bright
didn't know
idea
pizza from
of
nothing.
poaching the chef from the most popular pizza place in town at the time, and at the time, that was Pizzeria Due, and the head chef there was a woman named Alice May Redmond. Now, she had come to Chicago back in the 1940s from Mississippi, and she is the person who probably has the most effect on what would become Chicago deep dish pizza, because she totally changed the style of the crust. See, she was working with the crust that we are making today, which is more like a bread dough, and she said that she had trouble stretching it into the pan, and that's because a bread dough kind of shrinks back in. It is a little difficult to work with. So she doubled or even tripled the amount of butter. Basically, what she said that she did was she used a biscuit recipe that her family had been using to make the dough more like a biscuit so she could stretch it out more, and that's kind of what it is today. Now, some say that she was successfully poached from Pizzeria Due, though her daughter said that actually she was working at both places at the same time. She was at Pizzeria Due during the day, and then at night she would go to Gino's. And it was only when somebody at Pizzeria Due found this out that they said, well, you got to pick one. Well, she chose Gino's, and she was there for a while. Then she went to Gino's East, and it seems that wherever she went, that was the best pizza place in town. First it was Pizzeria Uno, she was chef there. Then it was Due, then it was Gino's, then it was Gino's East. So she should get a lot of the credit, I think, for making the best pizza, and yet she is the one person in this story who never had a restaurant of her own. Now, it's also during this time period, like the 60s and 70s, so she's changed the crust, but also the pizzas start getting deeper. They go from about 1 inch to 1.5 inches to 2 inches, and they start playing with it. And some people start making what's known as a stuffed deep dish pizza, and that's basically an extra layer of dough, and all of the stuff is on the inside, and then there's stuff on top. It just makes it even more like a casserole. The place that made that stuffed deep dish pizza famous is a place called Giordano's, and I did go there as well, and that place actually I think has the best cheese pull, but it's just way too heavy. Then there is Pequod's, which I didn't get to go to, and they also do not have any connection to the original Pizzeria Uno, but they were making deep dish pizza, and they started putting cheese like on the outside. It kind of made a crust of caramelized cheese. Next time I go, I really want to try that. Now, each of these pizza places in Chicago seems to have their fans and their detractors, and I think that it's like a favorite pastime of Chicagoans to argue about which is best, especially
Pokemon
when
Master
talking
Ruby.
to tourists, because I feel like a lot of the Chicagoans don't actually even go to these places as much as the tourists do. But I was a tourist, so I went. Anyway, I'm not going to weigh in on what's best and what's not, except that I am going to weigh in on a pizza that isn't served anymore, because it is the original deep dish style pizza from the 1940s. And here we are. Rick Ricardo's
He
original
burnt that.
1940s deep dish pizza. I mean, look at that melty cheese. It smells amazing, but let's give it a try. And this is definitely a fork and knife pizza. You don't pick this up with your hand. Here we go. That was really, really good. So the sauce is a little
That's
more
how it's supposed
watery
to
than
look.
I would like, and I think
Oh,
that
okay.
I just needed to cook it a little bit longer to let more of the water evaporate. But the flavor is fantastic. It is, I would like maybe a little bit more garlic, but it is plenty
Like
flavorful
lasagna.
enough. And that
I haven't had a
cheese,
deep
it's
dish
nice,
pizza
good amount
in
of cheese. And the sauce isn't too much. Sometimes you get deep dish today,
1
and it's
million
like
years.
80% sauce, 20% cheese. I'd say this is 50-50, and that's the way I like it. One more bite. And the crust on the bottom it's cooked. It's not crisp, but it's nice and
I never
cooked
had it.
and bready. But
I don't
I'm
remember
going
what it
to
tastes
take
like.
A piece of this crust, which is really more like bread. It is not like a traditional deep dish that you'd have today.
You can't go wrong with
Some sauce.
bread, cheese, and sauce.
Nice and chewy, super flavorful. I love it. I gotta say, it lies somewhere between
Maybe Jesus
modern
would want a deep
and
dish
something
pizza
more
for
like a
his
New York
birthday
style
this year.
pizza. And
Jam.
I kind of like that. Deep dish to me is just so heavy. 2 bites and I'm done for
That's
the
not
day.
nearly
Down to the count.
celebratory
But
enough.
this,
It needs to
I
have
could
fireworks
several
on it.
slices.
It needs
Now,
to
one more
be
funny thing
neon.
about that 1947
Needs to be
article. So
shitty,
the author
like,
talks about you
Safeway,
get cheese, or you get
rainbow
anchovies,
cake.
or you get sausage. But someday,
Betty
when I'm very
Crocker.
hungry, I'm going to try a pizza with the mozzarella cheese and the sausage and the anchovies. That should be something. This, of course,
Oh
is how
my
we eat
God.
pizza all the time today with the cheese and the toppings. There's no reason to choose between the two.
Someday
And
I'll eat a
frankly,
pizza
he's
with
right. It is
cheese
something because
and
pizza
sauce
is awesome.
and sausage.
And I will see you next time on Tasting History.
Wow. Thank you, Max Miller. Oh, yo, yo, yo. And anchovies. Exactly. That'll be the day. When we're hungry enough to have all of those things on a pizza. And now look at us. We're crazy. We'll have to have anchovies at some point. Seems interesting. I don't think I've ever had anchovies either. Hello. Great vid. Yeah, that channel's really, really cool. He does like way more insane ones. The airline, like the airplane food one is crazy. It is insane and very interesting. Hello. Uh-oh.
Just the feet.
This was an amazing stream, Starry. Thank you, Weaver. I wasn't too sure because I really wanted to stream, but I knew I didn't have time. I didn't have the energy to like work on things or play games. So I was like, hopefully watching some food videos will make some good conversation. We can all hang out and chat together. And it ended up being really fun. Starby, hi! Are you guys stopping? No! Platypus Patterson, hi! I'm so sorry. We were just hanging out watching YouTube videos all night. It's only here for the end. It's been great. Oh, I'm sorry, Platypus. But the VOD will be up if you feel like watching stuff. It is more fun to hang out too. Thank you for stopping in last second. We're looking for someone to raid right now. And seeing what's going on. That's okay. I'm glad you all had
We're
fun.
getting pieces.
Talented, brilliant, incredible,
God.
amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same,
Really,
totally
really.
unique, completely not ever been done before.
I was busy working, so I didn't check Twitch. I was drawing. That's good. At least one of us worked and drew. What did you draw, Platypus? If you don't mind me asking.
Splonk.
Splunk. That was a good one. Getting pizza. Pizza! Oh, were you having trouble? That was me all of last week. I was drawing food people. Oh, that sounds really fun. Yeah, I was really, really busy today. I worked late and I had to go to the gym and, it took me a while to make dinner. So I ended up only coming in for like, I've only been live for 2 hours, but I had to eat dinner during that. So there was no way I was gonna draw and like eat dinner, get swole. Yeah, you could say I'm pretty buff. I could throw a couple big ol' things around.
Pizza.
Wow. Let's see. It looks like I think Octokopi is live. Octokopi's hanging out playing Monster Hunter Rise. I love raiding Octokopi. They're really awesome. Oh god. Not rip Buttfire right before we go to sleep. Don't you wanna... You're gonna give me nightmares.
Calm down, Peter. We are your friends. Shut up, Meg. I'll kill you.
Sorry, pal, but can we make amends?
Shut up, Glenn. I'm gonna kill you.
Why can't we just talk it out?
Not this time, Joe.
Peter, oh Peter, where have you been?
So late, Lois. I'm killing you slow.
Thank you. The spinning monkey is a really good Weaver. You only had energy because you fell asleep 2 hours after work. Can't fall asleep now. Ooh. Yep. Napping after work is a mistake. Whenever I do that, it's so Jover. But I hope you had fun drawing, and that sounds really fun. I appreciate you stopping by to say hi before we all dip. Nightmare confirmed. Not a nightmare confirmed. No, I'm gonna sleep so good. I'm gonna read my little book and fall asleep. But yes, we're gonna raid Octokopi. We're not gonna do a big fart, but the raid message will be I'm trying to think of a good one. Yeah, I hope everybody has a good night. For a raid message, we could say deep dish. What about pizza? I hope you have such the good night, Starby. Thank you, Ruby. Thank you for stopping by. It was so good to have you. pizza. All right, everybody. I hope y'all have a good night. I will see you tomorrow for more. And we'll check on in. This doesn't sound like you want them to have a good night. I do. But I hope y'all have a good night. Bye.